Hello and welcome to Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics. This is Cyrus, and if you follow my travels, I have reported from a lot of interesting places, but this could be the most interesting place that I've spent the night as I wander the world, and it's the private office and workshop of the legendary Jurgen Ziewe. So, as people may know, Jurgen is one of the most prominent out of body experience authors. I reference his work all the time. I think a lot of you guys know who he is, and he's a good friend of mine. And I'm staying with him here in Worthing, in the south of UK, at his place. But if anybody here is into Jurgen's books, then you might find this to be an interesting video because I'm spending the night in his office, in his private study, because his daughter and a friend are in town. And I'm not speaking too loudly because I don't want to wake people up. So I want to just take a quick look. Let's just sneak around Jurgen's Jurgen's private study real quick and let's see what we can find. So this is a really interesting painting that Jurgen painted, and I put a photo up, and right away everybody wants to know more about this painting. So Jurgen, if you're watching this, maybe you want to let people know more about the story behind this. But we see a lot of a lot of human shapes in this. Gosh, I don't know how to describe it. There's some wild stuff going on here. Now let's take a quick look around. Let's see what we have here in Jurgen's personal library. So let's see, we have a book here called Astral Travel, Your Guide to the Secrets of the Out-of-Body Experiences by Gavin and Yvonne Frost. Let's see what's in this book. Oh, there's a page folded. Let's see. Discarnate progress from the guidance level. Subjects returning from the guidance level report that discarnate spirits disappear from that level in two ways. When a single discarnate spirit leaves the level, it returns to Earth to inhabit a new body. Apparently, its learning process is not complete and must return to the mundane Earth plane to resume its education. Well, there you have it. A little bit of wisdom from astral travel. What else do we have up here? Books about animation. Of course, Ultimate Journey by Robert Monroe. I've read this before. Adventures Beyond the Body by Bullman. One of the first books I read. Character animation. Copy of one of Jurgen's own books. Vistas of Infinity. How to Enjoy Life When You're Dead. I've always liked that subtitle. So, in addition to having, this vast body of knowledge, basically, Jurgen definitely knows how to live it up. So check this place out. As a media guy, this is crazy. So he has just this I think anybody into media is, gonna flip out here. This great iMac, this awesome Samsung, I don't know, 50-inch monitor or something like that. Extra monitor here, multiple keyboards, and I'm telling you, man, this is Jurgen's PlayStation 4, and Jurgen has his own virtual reality headset. And I don't play as many video games these days, so Jurgen was demonstrating it with me, and we loaded up Elder Scrolls 4 Skyrim, which is a game. I've beaten it on the PC, so we hooked it up to his virtual reality headset, and let me tell you, I kind of underestimate the new VR technology because kind of like Jurgen says, it is like experiencing some kind of a lucid dream or something when you can look around and then that changes your. It's like literally looking around when you play Skyrim. It's wild. Like if I had this back at home, all my productivity would just disappear because that's like all I'd be doing if I had a VR set. Lots of really cool camera equipment. There's a lot more paintings, a lot more artwork. This, of course, is my stuff. Lots more interesting books. Oh, Journey of Souls by Newton. Life After Death by Neville Randall. The Complete Book of Dreams. And, of course, Multi-Dimensional Man. His own book, humbly in here with the rest of his books. Here we have one of his illustrations, one of Jurgen's fantasy art illustrations. A nice handy chart of chakras. Crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar chakra, sacral chakra, base chakra. Very handy, isn't it? In case you forget your chakras, it's always good to be reminded of what's what. So this is a really important thing I wanted to show you guys. And I'm just going to move this real quick. So, I follow a lot of Jurgen's work, but I'm pretty busy. I have to admit, I don't, I've read Multi-Dimensional Man a couple times. I don't know if I've quite finished Vistas of Infinity. I haven't read 10-Minute Moment. So, but I'm continually always like analyzing and discussing Jurgen's material because it's extremely important work which lines up to my own experiences and is basically, part of this new genre that I hope it's a new genre of critical assessment of what it's like to cross over, be in other worlds, other dimensions. And I think Jurgen's work will always be known as some of the most influential, like long after he's left this plane. He'll be known as one of the people who brought this knowledge out into the forefront, which is amazing. So where did it all begin? It all began on this chair. So this is the chair that Jurgen has used to initiate so many of his experiences in going to samadhi meditation. I'm gonna move this tripod. So this is Jurgen's actual meditation chair. I feel like if this was an RPG game, like Jurgen's meditation chair would grant major bonuses to like your intelligence and wisdom stats. I don't know if any of you guys play RPG games out there, but there has to be something about the famous, the chair where it's all happened, right here in his office. So let's take a little sit on it, see what it's like. Here I am on the chair where so many of these experiences that Jurgen talks about in his books have happened. Pretty wild. And nice view of the office. Again, there's a super cool painting. And here we are. Here in Worthing, UK. Checking out the Jurgen Ziewe's personal workspace. And I should also add Man Cave. With this awesome multimedia setup. You got video games. You got all of it here in Jurgen's personal office. And yeah, so in case you're curious, I don't know if he's gonna like me posting this video, but I told him I was gonna do it. There's no way I was gonna sleep in this place and not get some of this on video. So there you go. So tomorrow I go to Portsmouth, about an hour from here, to do a presentation at the Gilbert Sanctuary, and it's been really great. And I also have a nice long interview with Jurgen that'll be coming up on this channel in the near future, talking about some pretty wild subjects. So if you like this stuff, go down, hit that subscribe button, and you can stay in touch with me and others and learn about this work of discovering and analyzing and researching what it's like in other dimensions and where we go when we leave this world behind. And that's what it all comes down to. So let's take one last little look around. Again, it's just Jurgen has the best media equipment. I'm telling you, like he has like this little camera. I swear it looks like something out of Star Wars. It's like this big, and there's a little head on it that goes beep beep and swivels around by itself, and it produces like amazing camera footage. And the thing is like again, it's the size of a Pez dispenser. The dude, he just has the coolest technology. As somebody who used to be in media, I'd love to like just hang out here, edit a documentary or something. That'd be amazing. So again, Jurgens Office. There's so much interesting stuff in here in his house. Had to share it with you guys. All right. I'm going to sleep now. I wonder if I'll have some kind of crazy out of body experience tonight here in his house. No idea. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video.